Boy, we are moving through the year, and I am excited again to bring you a new design tip of the month. I'm going to talk about designing your diet. Hmm, Nobody likes the word diet. It just means usually that you have to change what you love and do something different, but it really doesn't have to. Designing your diet simply means taking conscious thought about what it is and how it is that you eat so that you are able to fuel your body in a way that is going to help you and not hurt you. And, there's so many different aspects, and this is so close to my heart because coming through a major health crisis back quite a few years ago now, it really brought home how much health really affects you, and how your health and your energy and those types of things are so affected by what we're eating and how we're eating and when we're eating throughout the day. And some little tidbits that I would like to share with you on tips that really help me and have helped many other people that I've known as well be able to take control and design their diet to be able to be something that helps fuel them versus and recharge them, if you will, instead of draining them. And some of the things that can happen with draining is, eating certain kinds of foods that literally make you not feel very good. I know that my daughter has a lot of sensitivities to dairy and some of these other types of food that that you love. Maybe you love cheese. I know I love cheese. I really do love cheese. It makes everything taste better, in my opinion. But my daughter, when she tries to use things like cheese and dairy products in hers, she gets upset stomachs, doesn't sleep well. It disturbs her day routine, and she just really feels drained and out of sorts throughout the day when she indulges in those types of foods. But it's also about snacking. They're so easy and often that we need a quick bite. And, I know that I'm in the car a lot. I go to a lot of events and I do a lot of events and I am traveling a lot. And I need something quick. And I usually have to be very intentional about what I'm choosing to take as a snack. Otherwise, I'm left with whatever I can think of that I can grab fast, that's nearby, that's quick, and that I can get access to because I'm hungry. And so planning ahead of time, maybe having a bag of nuts in the car, and nuts are, yes, high fat, but they tend to be fairly satiating and they have decent nutrition. So those can be something that you can do, and you can put little Ziploc baggies of these types of snacks in your car. It might be putting apple slices and stuff in the refrigerator in a Ziploc bag and being able to just grab and go. It's being able to maybe do a smoothie and do a smoothie that might last for a couple days, and then you just pour it into a quick thermos that you take, and you can drink your meal on your way to work or to an event that you're going to, and you're not so hungry when you get there, and it's just a little bit easier to do. There's just a variety of things, and the more that we try to make it easy and take just a few minutes at one point in the week to put a few things together for ourselves and then stash those things in the areas that make it handy and easy for us, we are going to be able to design our diet to be able to do that. I know one of the other big things with diet that really changed for me when I made a lot of intention and coaching in regards to this to really get healthy on myself is to do small meals 4 to 6 times a day. And you can kind of choose which one of those is easier. For me, it was 4 times a day. I had a quick little something in the morning before I worked out, just so that I was fueled during that workout and I could make it through my workout for 30 minutes at least, and then go from there. And then afterwards, I treated myself to my warm breakfast typically, and I love warm food. Warm food is just a comfort food for me, and I don't know that it necessarily matters what it is. It's just having warm food in the morning is fantastic. So I love that. So it was something quick. Then I would have something an hour, hour and a half later that was basically breakfast, and then I would have lunch, and then I would have an early dinner. I like to do it typically around 5 o'clock, and then it gave me a good time that I wasn't lethargic right at bedtime because I had just eaten. And a lot of times, what happens is if you eat right before bedtime, you want to try to cut that off if you can, sometime around 2 hours before you actually go to bed, so that your digestive system has a way to work through it instead of starting to work through it and then slowing down with sleep. And whatever is left undigested ends up just kind of usually going towards a reserve, which is fat for most of us. That is the reserves. Our body isn't taking as much processing because everything has slowed down so that we can sleep. So set yourself up and design the steps that it's going to take for you to eat the diet that you would like to eat, but also design in. And I know another one was is that vegetables are not always very easy for people to do, but cutting up some carrot sticks or putting some fruit out on the counter so that it's easy to grab, and make it easy for you for a couple days, and you'd be surprised. I am always amazed that my kids will not eat the food that's in the refrigerator, but if it's left out on the counter, they grab a couple things on the way by because it's easy and it's available. And so make those choices and do a little food prep if you can beforehand so that you can do that and you can design the diet that's going to help you to accomplish everything that you're looking to accomplish, to recharge and help you get to your goals. Take care, and we'll talk to you next month for the next design tip.